We're 1 week away from the NBA draft, and the Aussies are continuing to rise up the NBA draft ranks. Like, look at them go. We got Alex Tui at 37, we got Rocco at 41, and we got Tyrese Proctor at 43. I'll probably do a bit more of an in-depth talking about each player, like coming more close to the draft. But as of right now, let's see how they're looking, because this is probably not where they're going to end up on the draft night. Because you see, we have Alex Tui at 37, but that he could more than likely go late first round, early second round. Like, his range is probably around at this point 25 to 40, which is a pretty decent range for him, considering like last year he was kept dropping and dropping, but now he just keeps rising and rising. Then we have Rocco, who is at 41, but who could also potentially be like a late first round pick. I feel like his range is around that 25 to 45. He may drop a few spots, but he more than likely rise because he is that like big center. There's not a lot of guys that are his size that are, like, he's agile and like they can do the things that he can do, which will play a big part in like if he does end up rising. Then we have Tyrese Proctor, who is at 43 right now, who I think could be like a absolute sleeper pick for a lot of teams. Like, he's looking at 43 right now, but I do see a lot of these guys. I feel like they could potentially be a late first round pick. Tyrese Proctor is somebody who could be like an early 20s, like once they get into like that green room, like kind of like how AJ Johnson came from a second round pick to a first round, like mid to late first round pick. I feel like that could be Tyrese Proctor this year. And then we have the biggest sleeper of them all. We have Lockie Ulbrich at 50 right now. This man wasn't even invited to the draft combine. He had to go through that G League combine, and he absolutely balled out. Then he balled out at the draft combine, and now he's actually in these draft rankings. He was barely making the top 100 list last year. Now, he's more than likely going to be like a draft and stash kind of player. Like, it is expected that he will return to the NBL even if he is drafted. Kind of like how Luke Travers was drafted and then he came back for another season. That's more than likely going to be Lockie Ulbrich. He is looking at number 50 right now. He could be like anywhere in the second round potentially. But it is great to see that like he's starting to get the recognition. He will probably get more and more recognition as like the days go on, and then actually once he gets drafted and then they see people actually pay attention to him playing in the NBL. Because you got to remember, he wasn't really one of those guys getting all the eyes on him. He wasn't considered like one of the big next stars in the league, kind of like how Alex Tui and Rocco were. But he's getting his flowers now, and that's all that matters. And we'll see how he goes in 1 week time when the NBA draft is on. And I am super excited for it. Well, let me know where you guys think all these guys are going to end up, because they like, this is just where they rank, but it doesn't mean where they're going to end up. Like, that's the one thing everyone's got to keep remembering.